Hola amigues, I'm Clara. Today I bring you a very special show for your beautiful ears. Can men sing feminist songs? Don't worry, I won't be too dark. I'm trying to find some good vibes in this horrible, horrible world. I hope you will understand me with my English-Spanish fusion. Thanks to my brother Dave, who helped me with the English. You can always write to me on Instagram if you have questions. My Instagram is Clara with 15 A's. So I've been looking for tracks sung by men with lyrics that, in my point of view, are questioning masculinity, have a contribution on sex far from the boundaries of patriarchy, talk about respecting women, etc. There are a lot of misogynistic songs out there, but here I am to show that is not the only possibility. Of course, all this is my interpretation. Maybe I'm wrong, but let me dream. And I have to say that unfortunately, a lot of these men have also misogynistic songs because we live in a misogynistic society. We live in a society. Anyway, let's begin with Cecilio G and Suave 44, Bacanito. I understand in this song that he's making fun of toxic masculine men. Y aunque tú seas bacano, yo siempre seré el bacanito. I don't know how to translate bacano. It's a very Venezuelan word. It's like super cool. Even if you are bacano, I will always be the little bacano. Si me tiran droga, yo la echo para atrás. Si quieres problemas, tranquilo, no voy a matar. If they throw drugs at me, I throw it back. If you want problems, calm down, I'm not going to kill. Si quieres guerra, tírate paramilitar. If you want war, go to the army. Tú tienes a la pariente, la tienes de Zacatá. Tú tienes a la suegra que un día te va a matar. Tú tienes una foto en el archivo policial. Yo es que hablo bajito, pero un día voy a brillar. Your partner can't handle you anymore. Your mother-in-law will kill you one day. You have a photo in the police file. I speak softly, but one day I will shine. Y pues yo no soy un tigre, yo soy un gatito, que es como un tigre, pero más pequeñito. And well, I'm not a tiger. I'm a kitten, which is like a tiger, but like smaller.
Bacano, 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 mi bacano, 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 bacano. Ahora bien, para más, bájalo, súbelo. Si quieres ser rico no tienes que trabajar. Si quieres ser rico tú te tienes que activar. Estar enfocadico, no importa lo demás. Que aunque tú seas bacano, yo siempre seré el bacanito. Que cuando caiga el bacano, siempre quede el bacanito. Si me tiran droga yo la echo para atrás. Si quieres problemas tranquilo no voy a matar. Si quieres problemas no te voy a repetir. Yo no voy a matar, yo no voy a matar. Tengo la parienta mirándome el MD. Tengo muchos problemas yo no puedo aniquilar. Si tú quieres guerra tírale pa' militar. La culpa no es mía si no lo puedo imitar. Para bien, para mal, bájalo, súbelo. Si quieres ser rico no tienes que trabajar. Si quieres ser rico tú tienes que activar. Estar enfocadico, no importa lo demás. Que aunque tú seas bacano, yo siempre seré el bacanito. Que cuando caiga el bacano, siempre quede el bacanito. Que aunque tú seas bacano, yo siempre seré el bacanito. Que cuando caiga el bacano, siempre quede el bacanito. Tú tienes la parienta, lo tienes de Zacatá. Tú tienes a la suegra que un día te va a matar. Tú tienes una foto en el archivo policial. Yo es que hablo bajito, pero un día voy a brillar. Las mujeres a bailar, los tigres a vender. Y como tú eres capo, todos te quieren matar. Chapearte, robarte, violar a tu mujer. Y pues, yo no soy un tigre, yo soy un gatito. Que es como un tigre, pero como pequeñito.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't play all the songs because we don't have enough time and I have a lot of things to do. Let's continue with another about toxic masculinity again. Help from Lay Low and the skit that comes just after the song of the album. Tu comprends maintenant? This song makes me cry. Songs about domestic violence makes me always cry. There are several songs about it. Some whose style I don't really like or whatever, but I still get very sad. This one, I like it. But what is more interesting on this song for me is about how men deal with problems. Elle a crié à l'aide pendant des heures. Mais bien entendu, l'enfer c'est pas nous, l'enfer c'est les autres, la porte à côté. She screamed help, help for hours. But of course, hell is not us, hell is the others, next door. Là, il y a toujours beaucoup de bruit, mais très peu de public, où on y fait des concerts, où l'on chante des chansons que personne n'aime entendre, des chansons pour célébrer la mauvaise entente, qui font peur aux enfants tard dans la nuit. C'est le bruit des assiettes qui fait l'harmonie. Where there is always a lot of noise but very few audience, when we have concerts. Where we sing songs that no one likes to hear, songs to celebrate but understanding, that scare children late at night. It's the noise of the plates that makes the harmony. Une chanteuse anonyme qui crie son spleen. À un moment donné, elle s'écroule sur le sol, mais personne n'applaudit. An anonymous singer he screams her spleen. At one point, she collapses on the ground, but no one applauds. Crever sur scène comme Dalida, putain, c'est triste. Elle a crié à l'aide pendant des heures, mais bien entendu, l'enfer, c'est pas nous, l'enfer, c'est les autres. Dying on a stage like Dalida, damn it's sad. She screamed help, help for hours, but of course, hell is not us, hell is the others.
Elle a crié à l'aide pendant des heures. Et bien entendu, l'enfer c'est pas nous, l'enfer c'est les autres. La porte à côté, là où y a toujours beaucoup de bruit, mais très peu de public. On y fait des concerts où l'on chante des chansons, personne ne m'entendre. Des chansons pour célébrer la mauvaise entente, qui font peur aux enfants tard dans la nuit. C'est le bruit des assiettes qui fait l'harmonie. Une chanteuse anonyme qui crie son spleen. À un moment donné, elle s'écroule sur le sol mais personne n'applaudit. Crevée sur scène, comme Dalida. Putain c'est triste. Elle a crié à l'aide pendant des heures. Et bien entendu, l'enfer c'est pas nous, l'enfer c'est les autres. Elle a crié à l'aide pendant des heures. Et bien entendu, l'enfer c'est pas nous, l'enfer c'est les autres.
And the skit, also from Lay Low, from the same album, Tu comprends maintenant is the name of the skit. Do you understand now? It's him talking to his friends because he's hearing the neighbors fighting and a woman crying, so he's worried, but his friends don't give a shit. They say it's not their business and they just want to watch football. Classic toxic masculinity way to deal with problems. Just ignore them and occupy your time with fun activities that help you not to think.
Quoi, vous avez pas entendu?
Ce que j'ai entendu, c'est qu'il a pris 3-0 vite fait, bien fait, frère.
Non, vous avez pas entendu la voisine. Elle est en train de vivre un calvaire, là, la meuf. Je crois son mec, il lui a fait une dinguerie.
Ah ouais? Vas-y, joue, frère.
Oh, arrêtez, les frères. Faut qu'on fasse un truc, là, je sais pas.
Vas-y, frère, tu veux qu'on fasse quoi? C'est pas notre vie, ça.
Ça y est, on a assez de problèmes. En plus, on s'en fout d'eux.
Frère, c'est trop fou. Le monde, il pourrait s'écrouler, là, et je sais pas, vous bougerez pas d'un poil. Quoi, vous êtes contents de vos vies? Ça fout rien de la journée, vous êtes là, tout va bien, genre.
Oh, qu'est-ce qui t'arrive, toi? Quoi, toi? Tu crois que t'es mieux? T'as de l'oseille? T'as quoi de plus que nous?
We'll keep talking about the toxic masculine tendency of avoiding conflict, but this time in a more positive way with Franglish confession. Baby, je veux t'entendre, dis-moi qu'est-ce qui ne va pas. Si tu sens que je m'éloigne, rapproche-toi et parle-moi. Baby, I want to hear you. Tell me what's wrong. If you feel like I'm drifting away, come closer and talk to me. There are so many songs with men complaining of their girls searching to argue, so big up to Franglish for opening the conversation. No, we don't want to search to argue on purpose. We just need to communicate. A relationship without communication on good and bad things is not possible. And because our mutual education all emotional responsibility is placed on women, and this is super tiring.
Baby, je vais t'entendre, dis-moi qu'est-ce qui va pas. Si tu sens que je m'éloigne, rapproche-toi et parle-moi. Moi je t'aime, je veux pas qu'on se batte pour ça. Toi dans ma vie, j'oublie mes problèmes. J'ai qu'une envie, tenir mes promesses. Tu m'as donné, j'en redemande encore. Pas de love avant que je te connaisse. T'es ma maladie désormais, j'ai mon gilet sur moi et je tire pour toi. Je suis tes love, juste une dernière fois. J'ai mon gilet sur moi et je tire pour toi. Et je te fais sourire, je suis là pour toi tous les jours. Yeah.
Like that.
Baby, je vais t'entendre, dis-moi qu'est-ce qui va pas. Si tu sens que je m'éloigne, rapproche-toi et parle-moi. Moi je t'aime, je veux pas qu'on se batte pour ça.
Baby, je veux t'entendre, dis-moi qu'est-ce qui va pas. Si tu sens que je m'éloigne, rapproche-toi et parle-moi.
Rapproche-toi et parle-moi. Y'a besoin de mes caresses. On appelle les gens.
Communication, communication. So important, not easy. Next one is also about communication, but we are entering my favorite subject. Ta-da-da-da. Sex. With Michelle Masterboy y Leka el poeta. Ella quiere Vente mamita, que te quiero complacer, disfrutando plenamente de lo que quieras hacer. Come here mamita, I want to please you, fully enjoying what you want to do. So her pleasure is important and not only his pleasure, and she decides what they are going to do. Basic shit, you could say. But in my humble experience, and it's also something I talk a lot with other women, our pleasure is not always taken into consideration. We have a big lack of sexual education. We, men and women alike, women are educated to please and men to search their own pleasure. Shitty mixture. It happened a lot to me, a feminist, that I had super bad sexual experience with guys that looked for their orgasm without caring of mine. A lot. I think mostly of my first time with a guy were like that. And me, afraid of making the poor thing feel bad, I didn't say a word, staying there, feeling used and frustrated. Ugh, this subject puts me in a very bad mood, so let's listen to this happy song. But before, a little message for women, but also for myself. Don't be afraid of talking. You'll make him feel vulnerable. He will survive. Your body is more important than his ego. Little message for men. Ask her what she likes and wait. When you know you're close to ejaculate, you can stop. Do a cuddle pause, use your hands, use your mouth. No pressure. Your penis is not so important. Honestly, you have a big body full of possibilities.
Ella quiere más, yo le doy más. Muñequita linda, ven pa' acá. Si tú no vienes, yo voy pa' allá. Ella quiere que la haga sudar. Ella quiere, voy a darle, pa' que sienta el, y de nuevo el, Ay mamacita, te cuento que tú me motivas y que al mirarte no puedo tragar saliva. Porque con todo eso, mami, que usted tiene, yo quiero conquistarla porque sé que me conviene. Es que ella tiene algo sensual que me hipnotiza, que sin quererlo todo me lo paraliza. Vete mamita que te quiero complacer, disfrutando plenamente de lo que quieras hacer. Ella quiere, voy a darle, pa' que sienta el, y de nuevo el,
Ella quiere más, yo le doy más. Muñequita linda, ven pa' acá. Si tú no vienes, yo voy pa' allá. Ella quiere que la haga sudar. Ella quiere voy a darle pa' que sienta el y de nuevo se hace la loca y por dentro está que se muere. Ella quiere acción, con pasión lo prefiere. Dime mamacita si disfruta, porque de cualquier manera que a mí me gusta y ñan. Mordisco grueso pa'l pan, te beso en el cuello y vuelas como Superman embalado. Estás sudando y no hemos que empezado. Dime lo que quieres y nos vamos pa' otro lado. Ella quiere
I also love this song because he's miming a moaning. There are so much songs with women moaning, like but with men, no querides. There are almost none. I really searched for it, so if you have more, please send it to me. So sad. I love hearing men moans. Sound is a big part of sex, and moaning is a way of sharing to the other. Continue with sex, with Makasi, doucement. All the song is about it, about doing it slow. I'm a big fan of slow sex, which I discovered too late in my life. Taking my time is the key of success. That's not a very porn way of doing sex, and as someone that always considered myself as a sexual and curious person, my first sexual education was porn, and I thought it was the way of doing it right. It was so wrong for me. I did and accepted things that I should never do. I've learned to listen to my own wishes very late. I have nothing against porn, but it's not reality, and without a real sexual education, porn is very dangerous. So I say yes to porn, but I say yes to sexual education. I also love this song because he says, Et soudain, quand tu viens, tu me demandes d'aller. And suddenly, when you come, you ask me to go. He's waiting here before ejaculating. Success!
Baby, t'as besoin d'amour, de mes bisous dans ton cou, de tes mains douces sur mon torse, de moi dessus, toi dessous. Baby, je vais et je viens, baby, de plus en plus loin. Et soudain, quand tu viens, tu me demandes d'aller doucement, oh doucement. Toi, je vais doucement, bébé, ne contrôle plus ces tremblements. Allez, bébé, doucement, oh doucement. Toi, je vais doucement, ton plaisir monte, bébé, je le sens. Oh, baby, t'as besoin d'amour, de mes bisous dans ton cou, de tes mains douces sur mon torse, de moi dessus, toi dessous. Baby, je vais et je viens, baby, de plus en plus loin. Et soudain, quand tu viens, tu me demandes d'aller doucement parce que je t'aime, oh, oh. Doucement car tu es mienne, oh, oh. Doucement car je suis ton âme, je te donne ce que tu attends de moi. Et le temps peut s'écouler, je veux bien recouler, passer mes nuits sous ta couette et sous mes baisers tu vas crouler. Mais j'irai partout, car tu incarnes l'amour, tu es ma renaissance. Mon bébé d'amour à ma vie, tu as donné un sens. La pomme d'amour dans laquelle j'ai osé croquer depuis mon cœur natal. Mes bisous dans ton cou, de tes mains douces sur mon torse, de moi dessus tout.
We continue with, you know what? What? Sex. With the quite explicit Chocolat Mama from Ja Lewis. What I like in this song is that it's clear that he's there to please her and he asks her to express what she wants. Choisis ta pièce et ta position. Choose the room and the position. But there is something I don't like in this song. He says, you're my Kaleshi and I'm your Drogo. If you watched Game of Thrones, for me, the first time they are having sex is super, super problematic. Looks more like a rape than a consent experience. But I know not everyone saw that on that scene, and I guess Ja Lewis didn't saw that. What would say Virginie Despentes of that?
Je t'en prie, mets-toi à ton aise. Viens contre moi, je veux danser. Ton regard, tes formes, ton odeur me font saliver.
Lâche-toi, danse pour moi, je t'observe. Ton corps m'obsède. Lâche-toi, réveillons tout l'hôtel. Fais-moi craquer. Là je ressens ton envie de chocolat. Choisis ta pièce et ta position. Fais-moi voir comme tu comprends ce que tu sais faire de ta bouche. Demande-moi de descendre. Je veux te savourer dans les moindres détails. Je te veux câline et sauvage. Sois ma louva, sois ma location. Chocolat, chocolat, mama. Olinga kodunda yo mama. Chocolat, chocolat, mama. Olinga kodunda yo mama. Chocolat, mama. Olinga kodunda yo mama. Chocolat, chocolat, mama. Ça tourne action, bougie, lingerie fine. Envie que ça dure longtemps, ce soir t'es délicieuse. Tu mènes le jeu, mes yeux sont bandés, mes mains menottées. 40 degrés dans la pièce, ça devient corset. Tikangana tialo boko wosh. Nandi minazi kananga wosh. De chocolat ta faim, babe, choisis ta position. Que je t'enivre à l'excès. Mes pulsions s'accélèrent, j'ai des sales idées. Je vais te croquer toute la night et te délivrer. Tous les secrets de ton corps, je vais mémoriser. Je veux voir tes talents, bébé montre-moi. Je serai ton caldrogo si t'es ma calice.
Okay, I just cut the part I don't like. Do-do-do-do-do. I wanted to play a song from Rauw Alejandro afterwards because he sings about consent. He sings something like, I see on her body that she wants it, I want to go inside, but only if she lets me in. Important sentence. I wanted to share this because there are a lot of songs about women not saying yes but expressing it with their bodies, which is only men's interpretation. If she doesn't express a real enthusiasm and never say yes, is not consent. I'm thinking of this very popular song, Blurred Lines, that was all the time on the radio. Very, very problematic for me. Because he says, I know you want it, but he also says she's giving blurred lines. So she's not being clear about it. It's his only elucidation. Or the salsa hit Mi Sueño, where Willy Colón says, tu boca dice que tú no quieres, pero tus ojos dicen mentira. Your mouth say you don't want, but your eyes say you are lying. That's a common excuse rapists give. Okay, Mi Sueño is a very old song, but Blurred Lines is not so old. But I've just discovered that Rauw Alejandro is dating a 19 years old girl they met when she was 18, and he's 31, I think, or something like that. So but this is disgusting for me. He's a grown man and she's a teenager, so I'm not playing his song. So Alejandrito, we jump you. I think you are going to be very sad. And we continue with sex and communication with Elvis Martinez, maestra. He's asking his maestra, his teacher, to teach him how to do it. He's a virgin and she's not, which for some people is still not okay. I know we are in 2024, but we have to remember that we don't live all in the same condition and we don't have all the same education. And I think popular music can make a big impact.
Soy un hombre inocente todavía. Necesito una mujer que en las noches me eleve a la luna, volando alto sin dejarme caer. Esa mujer tiene que ser tú, me lo dice el corazón, que tú eres la mujer, no te vayas a resistir. Ven y enséñame a hacer el amor. ¿Cómo será la primera vez que se siente?
I love bachata. I love dancing and the dramatic guitars, but there are full of bachata songs with very misogynistic lyrics. So when I found one with nice content, I'm happy. Let's carry on with a woman with more experience than the men, the reggaetoneros Wisin and Yandel, mayor que yo, older than me. He admires her experience. He wants to learn. He's not complex for not being the one who's leading. His masculine ego is not suffering. I love this song also because he talks about age. She's older than him. Older women are again and again. Older women are so desexualized in our society. It makes me so angry. It's really unfair. All these old men dating again and again women in their 20s like Leonardo DiCaprio. Of course, it's okay to have an age difference, but it cannot always be the same way. Older men, young woman. It's still not very accepted when she's the older one. We should give more admiration to older women and normalize the changes of our bodies and accept them as we accept age on the men's bodies. It's way more common in movies than the man is much older than the woman. Not being this the theme of the movie, but if she is older, it will be for sure the center of the film, and it happens very few times. Also, when this kind of relation is represented on video clips of cinema, in the video clips of Wisin and Yandel, the actress playing the role of the older woman is never really old. It's just a young girl wearing glasses and a bun, lol. Do you know the actress playing the mom at The Graduate was 9 years older than the actress playing her daughter? This is not possible. And 6 years older than Dustin Hoffman. Yes, it's an odd movie, but these things didn't change so much.
Ya conocí mi señora mayor, qué bien me siento a su lado. Por eso he venido a decírselo, que ya no puedo vivir sin tu amor. Looney Tunes. Por eso mírame.
Can we stop hiding the sexuality of women after their youth? Let me tell you something from my still humble experience of a 35 years old body. Sex gets better with experience. It's stupid to desexualize us. I hope it will get better and better. Next, another from Looney Tunes and Wisin and Yandel with Daddy Yankee Don Omar. mayor que yo, but the third part, like a trilogy of the relationship. I love this drama. They are singing about the fact they are still together, even if he's younger than her. Super nice, because in my opinion, an older woman dating a young man is accepted when it's just a short adventure, but not for a serious relationship. Can it last?
Estaba loco por verte, deseoso por tenerte. Quiero volver a su lado, no importa que diga la gente. Le juro, señora, nunca le fallé.
El rey de mamá, el mejor de todos los tiempos, Chihuahua.
Decían que por ser menor que usted, yo no la quería, que no era amor, solo interés. Y aquí estoy todavía, y aunque pase el tiempo lo sabes bien, que soy aquel chico que te hizo sentir mujer, siendo mayor que yo. Usted
llegó papá. Señor, usted me gusta tanto, igual que el primer día. Bienvenido a la tercera dinastía. Se juntaron los que todo el mundo quería para cumplir todita su fantasía. Con esa experiencia que usted me ha conquistado, me tiene loco, me tiene enamorado. Esa cinturita como que no ha cambiado. Y esta noche la quiero tener allá en mi cama. Los cuerpos calentados, prendidos en llama. De rock que dure hasta las 3 de la mañana. Yo forever papa, tú forever mama. Ay, malvada, tu mente de perversa. Como acelera cuando pone la reversa. Y choca con el honte, pasando la fresa. No baje el fronte, vamos a matar. Que la quiero mayor que yo, que me dé calor, que me dé de su amor, me eduque en experiencia, me deje loco, me lleve a la cama y me haga alucinar. Que la quiero mayor que yo, que me dé calor, que me dé de su amor, me eduque en experiencia, me deje loco, me lleve a la cama y me haga alucinar. Lunes a viernes tiene novio, pero el sábado lo deja.
Dears, I hope you are liking my TED Talk and you are understanding something. Sorry for my English. We are going to end the sex thematic with 3 songs about cunnilingus. And you will say, come on, Clara, cunnilingus is totally accepted today. No? Is it still not accepted in some cultures? Is it still a thing on Jamaican dancehall, for example? And even if in our culture is normal practice from our days, I myself dated one guy, to put just one example, but the worst example, who said to me, I like to receive fellations, but I don't like eating out so much. And I was like, what? And I asked him, and your ex was okay with that? And he answered, she never complained. Oh my God. Also, at the same guy, at another moment, he told me she didn't have, so the ex, the same ex that never complained, she didn't have much libido. And he was like, oh, poor me. But this guy was so egoist with sex. Of course, his girlfriend didn't enjoy it and didn't want it. I was already a grown woman with some experience and a feminist background, so I wasn't okay with this behavior. But probably if I've met him being an adolescent, I will have said nothing, because we are educated to say nothing and just be there to please the others. Very bad thing. Our relationship didn't last even if he was getting better in bed. Some years after, I've met a girl in a party who told me she dated him, and he told her he learned how to make love with me. You are welcome. Please, can give people sex education, please. And coming back to the song, Lick That from Finest No John Kenna. At the beginning of the song, he makes a little speech where he says, in many countries it's still taboo. Men want to do whip, whap, quick, quick, quacken. I'm sorry. You have to do it like a man. You have to go all the way down, lick it. And the rest of the song is about licking. And thanks to my friend Eric, who sent me this song and translated it for me, and he's there. Thank you, Eric.
In veel landen is er nog steeds een taboe. Mannen willen alleen maar wip, wip en wap doen. Kwik, kwek, kwakken, je moet als een fan doen. Naar beneden moet je gaan, lik dat. Lik dat. Booty beats maak het viezer, lik dat. Lik dat. Booty beats maak het viezer, lik dat. Lik, 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 lik. Lik, 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 wow. Uni juice, dat is fruity juice, saus. Uni tunes, dat is fruity loop, saus. Looney Tunes, je bent fatu broer. Naar beneden moet je gaan, wow. Uni juice, dat is fruity juice, saus. Uni tunes, dat is fruity loop, saus. Looney Tunes, je bent fatu broer.
Naar beneden moet je gaan.
Lik dat. Dat. Booty beats maak het viezer, lik dat. Lik dat. Booty beats maak het viezer, lik dat. Lik, 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 lik. Lik, 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 wow.
This song is so fun, it makes me wanna dance. We continue with another bachata, also very fun one. El chaval, mi bigote huele a ti. My mustache smells like you. He sold the song admiring the smell she left on his mustache. He likes to go down, and I know there are a lot of girls complex about their smell. Look girls, el chaval likes pussy smell.
Pero qué rico huele esa vaina. Albermena, dile a mi amigo Jochi Santos, ahí va lo suyo. El chaval. De una forma tan extraña que hace que te vuelvas loco, aficiado por esa vaina. Dime dónde es que tú vives para yo frenarte ahí, porque desde aquella noche mi bigote huele a ti. Tu ricor a la mujer me persigue a cada instante, se me ha clavado en la piel el olor que me dejaste. Tu aroma se me ha quedado entre boca y nariz, te respiro en todos lados. Mi bigote huele a ti, dime dónde es que tú vives.
Mi bigote huele a ti
para yo frenarte ahí.
Mi bigote huele a ti
desde que yo a ti te vi.
Mi bigote huele a ti.
Ay, mami, mami, mami.
Mi bigote huele a ti.
Aquí, 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 aquí.
Mi bigote huele a ti.
Esto es una bachata, bachata pimpia.
Okay. We finish with Sex and Cunnilingus with MG Nebreda, DJ Babatar, and Jung Inverson, Frida Kahlo. And this also opens another important stuff, the body hair. Me gustan las totas pelúas. I like hairy pussy, he's saying. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut a lot of part of this song because we don't have time, but MG Nebreda is so talented. Go check her.
Hey. Cállate la boca. Cosito,
con el palo.
Cosito, cosito, cosito.
Yo soy malo.
Cosito, cosito, cosito.
Con el palo.
Soy yo. Cosito, soy yo. Pues sí, bebé.
Huelo que esta vez se huele tú sí. Llego al party y se moja la pussy. A la fresa le gustan los tuki. Lo agarra y me lo mastica. Se hace la santa y es putica. Contigo no juego carritos. Y tampoco veo comiquita. Carajita, me gustan las totas pelúas. Llégate pa' la yuca, no sea pajúa. Te lo meto, te doy con la grúa. Ella es punky como cacatúa. Me gustan las totas pelúas. Llégate pa' la yuca, no sea pajúa. Te lo meto, te doy con la grúa. Ella es punky como cacatúa. Ando en alta, ando en alta, ando en alta. Ando en alta, ando en alta, ando en alta. Ando en alta, ando en alta, ando en alta. Ando en alta, ando en alta, ando en alta.
Soy tu mamá, cállate la boca que soy tu mamá. pussy, 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 pussy.
After these very fun songs, we go deep with a salsa classic, Willy Colón, El Gran Varón. But, Clara, you'll say, is the same Willy Colón from the your mouth say no, but your eyes say yes? Yes, is it? Yes, we live in a patriarchal society, and even people doing some efforts do a lot of shit also. And he, for sure, didn't see this song as an invitation to a rape. And he didn't write the songs, which is quite a thing. And El Gran Varón is a song from the 70s. It's crazy, it's from the 70s. And it's still very popular. El Gran Varón is about a transgender woman and her relation to her dad, who never accepted her, and she dies alone from AIDS. It's crazy. It's crazy to talk about that on the 70s and become so popular. I have to say that in the song they call the woman a lot for her dead name, which is not okay, but again, we're in the 70s. I've heard that Omar Alfano, the composer of the song, wrote it after he lost a friend from AIDS. Oh my god, it's really sad. I'm going to cry. There are a lot of salsa songs that are super sad and very danceable at the same time. So the lyrics, more or less, sorry for my English. In an hospital room at 9:43, Simon was born. It was the summer of 56. He was the pride of Don Andres because he was a boy. He was brought up like everyone else with a tough hand and severity. He never took it back. When you grow up, you're going to study same like your father. Listen good, you have to be a big man. Simon left the country, and far from home, he forgot all about that sermon. He changed his way of walking. He wore a skirt, lipstick, and carried a handbag. People said that one day his father went to visit him by surprise. Whoa, what a mistake. A woman walked by and spoke to him. Hello, Daddy, how are you? Don't you recognize me? It's me, Simon, your son, the big man. And the chorus comes and you can never correct nature. The tree that is born bent will never straighten its trunk. But he cared too much what people would say. He never spoke to his son again, and he left him forever. Don't complain, Andres, don't complain at all. If it's lemons that fall from the sky, then learn how to make lemonade. Then, as the years passed, Andres thought better, and he became furious that his son never wrote to him. Finally, he received news about whatever happened to his son, and Andres never forgot the day that he received that sad call. In an hospital room with a strange disease, Simon died. It was the summer of 86, and at the bedside of patient number 10, nobody cried. Okay, this is not at all the 70s because it was the summer of 86, but it is quite old. Sorry.
En la sala de un hospital, a las 9:43, nació Simón. Es el verano del 56, el orgullo de Don Andrés por ser varón. Fue criado como los demás, con mano dura, con severidad, nunca opinó. Cuando crezcas vas a estudiar la misma vaina que tu papá, óyelo bien. Tendrás que ser un gran varón. Al extranjero se fue Simón, lejos de casa se le olvidó aquel sermón. Cambió la forma de caminar, usaba falda, lápiz labial y un carterón. conoces, yo soy Simón, Simón tu hijo, el gran varón.
Lo abandonó para siempre.
No se puede corregir a la naturaleza, a lo que nace doblado, jamás otro lo endereza.
No te quejes, Andrés, no te quejes por nada. Si del cielo te caen limones, aprende a hacer limonada.
Pasan los años, el viejo cediendo un poco, Simón ya ni le escribía, Andrés estaba curioso.
No se puede corregir a la naturaleza, a lo que nace doblado, jamás otro lo endereza.
Por fin hubo noticia de donde su hijo estaba, Andrés nunca olvidó el día de esa triste llamada. En la sala de un hospital, de una extraña enfermedad, murió Simón. Es el verano del 86, al enfermo de la cama 10, nadie lloró. Simón, Simón,
No se puede corregir a la naturaleza.
Okay, I check. Is from 89, like me. Good year. And if you want to know, the other songs that are all more or less from the last 10 years, like Makasi du Semo is from 2015, and Le Calpoeta is 2016, but the others are more or less 2020, 2000 more. Okay, we are finishing because it's almost 9. And for the end, we are going to talk about someone it's impossible not to talk about when you are talking about new masculinities. Do you know who? Bad Bunny, of course. With Andrea, a song with the beautiful feet of Buscabulla. Andrea is about a woman who does whatever she wants, and she's getting a lot of judgment and bad experiences. There was a murder of an Andrea in Puerto Rico from a man some years ago. There was a rumor saying Bad Bunny wrote this song about her, but he said it was not true. Anyway, I like to think so. This song is so beautiful, so sad, and so emotional. When Buscabulla says, se tratan de montar y tambalean, quiero alguien que se atreva y me entienda a mí. They try to ride it and stumble. I want someone who dares and understands me. As an intense woman and a feminist warrior I felt like that a lot of time. And you know what? Pues que tambaleen, I won't change. Some part of the lyrics, still with my muy buen inglés. 4 a.m. and Andrea is leaving La Perla. They criticize her a lot without knowing her. Dreaming of somebody who can comprehend her and who doesn't want to change her, just love her. As if being a woman was a sin, the devil was woke up, a warrior, Joan of Arc, temperamental, Niurka Marco. The good way, a kiss and a hug. The bad way, hitting with a bottle without dropping the glass. She liked basket, reading and making buns, but there are only pieces left of that girl. She gotten in trouble a couple of times for not taking jokes from any clown. Look at how she walks. She's just missing a stage, tired of waiting for tips and of what her family says. To top it off, the government now calls her a killer, a country diva. Boy, stay in your corner, and don't ask for roses if you can handle thorns. And the super beautiful Buscabulla part. I don't want anybody to tell me what I have to do. I won't talk to him. With me, you learn not to fuck around. They may say whatever they want. I go up and down like a tidal wave. They try to ride it and stumble. I want somebody who dares and understand me. And Bad Bunny goes blah 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 blah. Bad stuff is always known and what's good is never told. And she doesn't want a flower, just to not wither. To not get beeped at when she goes out to buy bread. To not be asked what she did yesterday. And to be invited to have a nice future. To be given respect and for it to never be taken away. To be given respect and for it to never be taken. To be given respect and for it to never be taken away. No, for it to never be taken away. Ay, when he repeats que le den respeto y nunca se lo quiten, I get very emotional. So if you are watching the video, you'll maybe see me crying. And he finished saying, Andrea, be yourself and don't care about people's opinion. Gracias, amigues. And just a sentence I didn't want to read about this song is that he compares her to what's the Elon Musk car? This horrible mark? I hate this man, so I don't like his comparing to her. But the rest of the song is amazing. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy it. Tesla, back.
Cuatro de la mañana y Andrea saliendo de la perla. Muchos la critican sin conocerla. Calle como un Civic, inteligente como un Tesla, soñando con alguien que pueda comprenderla y no quiera cambiarla, solo quererla, ey, solo quererla. De la UP pa' la Inter, de la Inter pa' Sagrado, equivocándose de amores en lo que llega al indicado. Quiere quedarse en PR, no irse pa' ningún estado, pero todo se ha complicado, como si ser mujer fuera un pecado. La demonia ha despertado. Ey, una guerrera, una de arco, temperamental ni el camarco. A la buena beso y abrazo, a la mala botellazo, sin soltar el vaso. Le gustaba el básquet, leer tú y hacerse lazo. Pero de esa niña solo queda un pedazo. Se ha buscado un par de casos por no aguantarle chiste a ningún payaso. Ey, mírala como camina, lo que le falta es la tarima. Cansada de esperar propina y de lo que su familia opina. Pa' colma ahora, el gobierno la llama asesina. Una diva campesina, chico, quédate en tu esquina, ey, y no pida rosas si no aguanta espina.
No quiero que nadie me diga lo que yo tengo que hacer. Se ponen a hablar y conmigo verán, no van a joder. Que digan lo que sea. Yo subo y bajo como la marea. Se tratan de montar y tambalean. Quiero a alguien que se atreva y me entienda bien.
Una loca que no quiere un loco, quiere vino tinto y sushi de yoko. Días de playita, helado de coco. Se merece tanto y recibe tan poco. La maíz reza por un doctor ingeniero y ella con bichotes y raperos. Mi prima dice que es un cuero y lo que nadie sabe es que a su corazón le hace falta un suero. Chinga cabrón se comenta. Y aunque la ve jangueando toda la semana, no se ve contenta. No, lo malo siempre se sabe y lo bueno nunca se cuenta. Joseando pa' la renta, llorando más de la cuenta. No hay mujer sin herida, ni hombre que no mienta. Ey, ella no quiere una flor, solo quiere que no la marchiten. Que cuando compre pan no le piten. Que no le pregunten qué hizo ayer. Y a un futuro lindo le inviten. Que le den respeto y nunca se lo quiten. Que le den respeto y nunca se lo quiten. Que le den respeto y nunca se lo quiten. No, nunca se lo quiten. Porque ella es jefa patrona. Y aunque casi por dentro se desborona. Sassy Cali se ve cabrona. Sassy Cali se ve cabrona. La vida va como Verstappen en Fórmula 1 y Body Baker en Daytona. Ey, Andrea Seto y que se mame un bicho las personas.
Que nadie me diga lo que yo tengo que hacer. Se ponen a hablar y conmigo verán, no van a joder. Que digan lo que sea. Yo subo y bajo como la marea. Se tratan de montar y tambalean. Quiero a alguien que se atreva y me entiendan bien.
Okay, amigues, this is the end. Thank you so much, and thank you to Julian for babysitting my son, a boy. So I'm trying to make a feminist. Let's see if society is not more hard on me in the education, and I will manage to make him a good feminist.